Olympus, you may know as a camera company, and most people see Olympus that, unless you work in healthcare or you've needed an endoscopy, because Olympus really isn't a consumer electronics company. It's a world leader in healthcare. The company loses lots of money making cameras and makes lots of money making endoscopes. And these are gastroscopes, colonoscopes. Wherever there's a natural orifice in the body, you can put an endoscope. And where there isn't a natural orifice, with keyhole surgery, you can put them. And Olympus has 70% of the world market in flexible endoscopy. And it's for that reason the company employs 40,000 people. It's an iconic Nikkei-listed company. When I became president, it was 93 years history, and I was the first non-Japanese, a gaijin, president. The Olympus scandal is Japan's largest scandal. It's known as the Enron of Japan, and it's not over yet. There's still lots of legal actions, lots of issues going on, and people sometimes hope that the Olympus scandal was where Japan changed. And I know we have several guests from Japan here, and it'd be very interesting if they join us in the Q&A. But if you saw the Toshiba scandal this year, and the reasons behind were, again, junior employees followed the directions of senior members, I don't really think too much has changed in Japan. In Japan, which I'd been going to for 30 years, and had friends, very, very comfortable place for me. In the company, everyone does what you ask of them, really, and with enthusiasm. Now, that you can say is maybe part of the problem, but it's also a power to do a lot of good very, very quickly. I had joined Olympus as a salesman, as a surgical salesman selling endoscopes, and I'd spent the overwhelming majority of my career, 30 years, with one company. In Japan, they call that a salaryman. And that's seen to be demonstrable of your loyalty to the corporation. Now, some of you may feel I was just in my comfort zone and it was all too nice, but in Japan it means something. And I was the first salaryman to go from the bottom to the top as a Westerner. I still had my old office in Hamburg, and opened up my laptop, and there was a missive which was going to change my life. It was from a very close friend who also happens to be a main board director of one of Japan's largest companies, a most famous company. And Goro wrote me this email. He said, Michael, this magazine called Factor, he was so disgusted with the way the Nikkei reports in Japan, he set up his own business magazine. Quite a maverick, very colorful character. I didn't know that then. I'd never heard of Factor. It sounded something out of a James Bond movie. But the Factor, apparently, according to Goro, had said that Olympus had been doing these weird and strange things with regard to M&A activity. And basically, there were two components. Firstly, the company had bought 3 external companies. Listen to what they bought. Olympus is a high-tech optical digital company. They bought a mail-order face cream company. They bought a company making microwave dishes and some recycling company. So what were they scared of? Something a lot more scary than me going to the media.